Welcome to the week of April 25th. This is citrinechaka. So this week we are going to experience a full moon in Scorpio, and we also have Pluto going retrograde. And a lot of people, they kind of don't like Pluto going retrograde. I personally like when Pluto is retrograde because, as I mentioned before in previous videos, I compare Pluto to a small newborn baby. When the newborn baby is sleeping, everyone is tiptoeing around, not wanting to disturb the baby. So when Pluto is retrograde, Pluto is basically sleeping. Okay. When planets are retrograde, it is comparable to being asleep. Okay. They're still there. But when Pluto is retrograde, a lot of people won't feel as much tension going on in their lives. Like, let's say, for example, you have Pluto um, in Capricorn in your 10th house. The 10th house deals with career. So, a lot of you who have Pluto situated in your 10th house, you might feel a little bit of an ease of the tension that's been going on in your career while Pluto has been there. So, yeah, we have the full moon in Scorpio this week on the 26th, and then we have Pluto going retrograde on the 27th. Now, on the 25th, we have Venus in a square to Saturn. This is an energy where no one will want to budge, whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's your romantic partner, business partner. You will find that you might butt heads with people because no one wants to budge. And this is an energy because also Mercury is going to be in a square to Saturn as well. So we're going to have Venus and Mercury squaring off against Saturn. This is an energy where no one will want to be um, around anyone who is too domineering around this time. So just keep that in mind for this week. Now, also on the 30th, we have the Sun in a conjunction to Uranus. This is an energy where a lot of people will feel a sense of freedom wherever this aspect is happening in their chart. So let's say, for example, let's say you have this aspect happening in your fifth house, then you will feel a sense of freedom surrounding romance, surrounding creativity. Your creativity could go through the roof when the sun is in a conjunction to Uranus in your fifth house. Uh, your romance, your romantic encounters could increase around that time. So overall, this is going to be a great week. Again, we have the full moon in Scorpio on the 26th, and then we have Pluto going retrograde on the 27th. So let's go ahead and get into the zodiac messages. Let's start off with Aries. And this week I'm using the John Holland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. So Aries, this is the energy that you have this week. Aries, the universe is asking you to use your intuition. This is going to be a very intuitive week for a lot of Aries this week. Okay. So your intuition, follow your intuition this week because your intuition is going to be on point this week, Aries. Now let's move on and see what is the energy surrounding Taurus. Taurus, you just had some cards that fell out for you. So Taurus, you are going to be reviewing old situations and getting down to what is the truth of the matter. What is the truth behind what happened? Okay, this is what you have. These are the cards that fell out for you, Taurus. Okay, you have the Judgment card and you have the Six of Cups. So you're going to be getting down to what actually happened. You're going to be going over and over in your mind what happened in a situation. Could it have been handled a little bit differently? What is the truth of the matter? That is what a lot of Taurus people are going to be concerned with this week. Now, let's move on to Gemini and see what is in store for Gemini. Gemini. Gemini, this is going to be a great week for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity begins. So a lot of Geminis are going to see the beginnings of prosperity on something that they've been working on. So overall, it's going to be a great week for Geminis. Moving on to Cancer. Let's see what is in store for Cancer for the week of April 25th. Cancers. So Cancers, you have the Two of Wands. Okay. So you're going to feel like you're moving along slowly. It's like you want to see some things happen a little bit faster, but the universe is letting you know you are growing. This is your time to just wait. Okay. You have put in the work. This is your time to wait. You are growing, but this is your time to wait. So, Cancers, you are being asked to be patient this week. Let's move on to Leo and see what is in store for Leo. Leo, what is in store? Leo. Ooh, Leo, you have the Lover's card. In this deck, it is called the Harmony card, but in the traditional tarot, this is the Lover's card. So this week, a lot of Leos are going to have romance. A lot of Leos are going to feel very balanced because remember, the Lover's card can deal with a feeling of balance. Your male energy is going to be in balance with your female energy. Everything is going to be good for a lot of Leos this week. Leos, you're going to feel a sense of harmony this week. That is for Leo. Now, let's move on to Virgo and see what is in store for Virgo. Virgos, let's see what is in store. Virgos. So, Virgos, you're going to have some things on your mind this week. You have the Two of Swords. Okay, you see that? So, a lot of Virgos, you might feel like you have a little bit of a dilemma related to something going on in your life this week. Remember, this is a general message. If it resonates with you, that's good. If it does not resonate with you, don't think about it too much. But overall, Virgos, you have the Two of Swords this week. Okay, so you might feel a little bit of opposition coming from some place or someone this week. That is for Virgo. Now, let's move on and see what is in store for Libra. Libra, what is in store? Libra, you have the Balance card. So Libra, this week, this is your card basically, Libra. Look at this. The scales are balanced for a lot of Libras this week. This is going to be a great week for you. You are going to feel balanced. That is your favorite energy, Libra. You're going to feel balanced. Everything is going to go your way this week, pretty much. Um, you're going to feel like situations are being handled in a fair manner this week. That is for Libra. Now, let's move on to Scorpio and see what is in store for Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, this is going to be a great week for you. You're going to be filled with ideas. You might be starting a business. You might be starting something new this week. Overall, this is going to be a great week for Scorpios. You have the Empress card. In this deck, it is known as the fertility card. So this week, you're going to feel very abundant and perhaps even a little bit sensual also this week. That is for Scorpio. Now, let's look at Sagittarius. What is in store for Sagittarius this week? Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you have the heart chakra card. So this week, Sagittarius, you are being asked to balance your heart chakra. You might want to place some rose quartz on your heart chakra area and just soak in the energy of that stone, okay? But you are being asked to get in touch with how does your heart feel about a person or a situation. Get in touch with how you feel this week. Okay, so get in touch with your heart space this week. That is for Sagittarius. Now, let's move on to Capricorn and see what is in store for Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Seven of Cups. So this week, you will find yourself having to make a decision. And the universe is asking you to base that decision on how you feel emotionally. You might find that it is hard for you to decide this week, okay? So this is for Capricorn. Capricorn, you might have a decision to make this week and you might find it hard to decide on what to do or say. That is for Capricorn. Now let's move on to Aquarius and see what is in store for Aquarius for this week. Aquarius, this week you have the Five of Pentacles. So Aquarius, be prepared to go through a little bit of some financial changes this week, okay? This is the Five of Pentacles, okay? And keep track of your money this week because sometimes the Five of Pentacles can talk about you losing money. So make sure you keep track of where your money is going, where it's being spent. Make sure your balance is what it needs to be in your account. So keep an eye on your finances this week. That was for Aquarius. Now let's finish everything off with Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, you will have something on your mind. We had another sign who had the same card. So Pisces, you might be a little bit conflicted about something this week. You might be at odds with someone or you might have a little bit of opposition going on. And remember, we do have Venus in a square to Saturn this week. So remember that. You will really not want to be around anyone domineering this week. Okay, so that was for Pisces. And that has been the zodiac messages for every sign. So everyone enjoy your week.